Good morning, Sparrows Point Middle School. Today is Tuesday, April 4th, and it is a B-Day. My name is Bella.
And my name is Kaya. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
You may be seated.
The weather today is 75 degrees and cloudy.
We would like to wish a happy birthday to Heidi P. and Riley P.
Today's lunch: pizza, cheese with pepperoni, popcorn chicken with cornbread muffin, hamburger, cheeseburger, manager's choice entree, red grapes, broccoli and cheese sauce, assorted fresh vegetables, and peaches.
Here is the 7th grade coach class schedule.
Green. 2016-2017 SPMS yearbooks are on sale now. $26. Place your money in an envelope with your name on it and give it to Miss Ryan in the cafeteria in the morning. Order online at www.yearbooksonsale.com.
Do you want to earn service learning hours this summer? You can earn them helping out at your public library. See Miss Farrell in the library for more information.
Field trip permission slips are due Wednesday, April 5th for the Camden Yards field trip.
If you are going on the Edgemere field trip, please return your permission slip to Miss Farrell or Miss Johnson ASAP.
Now a message from Dr. Dance.
Can you believe how quickly the school year has flown by? I'm excited that today I'm at Lac Raven Academy and I'm with 3 of my friends who are going to ask me some questions about the school system and ways that we can improve the school system. But before we begin, I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself, your name and your grade level.
I'm Autumn and I'm 8th grade.
Thank you, Autumn.
I'm Jason. I'm in 7th grade.
All right, Jason.
I'm Christopher and I'm in 6th grade.
Chris in 6th grade. So Autumn, what's your question?
Okay, so I have a twin sister who is on the autism spectrum and she goes to a county school. So my question is, will you continue to support the special needs programs such as the FOWLS and the COWS program?
Absolutely. Very good question. In Baltimore County, 12% of our student population are students with disabilities. And keep in mind, we have over 112,000 students in our school system. So our job is to service the learners that we have from all across the spectrums. But every single year, I increase our special education budget with our teachers and our programs to make sure we meet the needs of every single kid. But very good question. We will do that.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Either one. Jump in.
So how can you help out with bullying from people that need help, like for example people that have disabilities that they get picked on every day? How can you help to make the kids or them to stop?
Actually, I know exactly what you're saying, and especially at the middle school level is where we see bullying happen the most. The best thing I can do for you is I have to know about it. And as soon as I know about it, then I intervene. So 2 things you can do. Everyone has a BCPS 1 card. On the back of that card is a number you can call. And if you don't want to sort of tell us, go to a person during the day, call that number and let us know that something's happening and we can intervene. Many of our students give us tips on things that they hear and they see and they want us to know about it, and we can intervene that way. The second way, though, you can email me, which people email me a lot at ddance@bcps.org. But I really want to get to a point where you can go directly to someone in your school, whether it's a principal, a school counselor, a teacher. Let us know that someone's doing something that they should not be doing, and we can jump in. If it's bullying, if they're harassing you, if they say they want to do some harm to you, if we know about it, we jump in. But you can definitely email me directly, and we jump into it that way too.
But what happens if they don't stop and they continue on to do what they do?
Absolutely. So one of the things that we have done is once we intervene, and if they don't stop, then we'll take additional steps, whether it's moving classes. But we've also removed students from schools if they've not necessarily been able to sort of act right, for lack of a better word, in that building. But we have to know, and a lot of times students think that we know about situations, and we don't. But if you know something or if you see something, say something. So it doesn't have to be that someone's bullying you, but if you see someone bullying or someone's bullying someone else, that's the same thing. Let us know so we can intervene.
Okay.
The person that was bullying them came to their house.
Okay.
And what if that happens, and how BCPS help with that? Like,
Okay, so we
potentially
definitely
help
work
with
with
that.
anything that happens within the school. But if someone comes to your house, please don't hesitate to call 911. If they should never be there, then you can call 911. In addition, the next day, if you want to come to school and report it to the school resource officer, absolutely do that, because then that person can work with your parents to make sure that we notify the other police officers who might be patrolling your neighborhood. And that's what the purpose of the school resource officer is for. It's not to intervene if something happens, but it's really to be proactive. They are a part of the staff and they work with students. They know many of the students, many of our school resource officers, and we've built that program over a large number of years. They actually want to know how they can assist you. So never be afraid to go up to your school resource officer and say, I need help. This is how you can help me, and they'll jump in and help you as well. In addition, if your principal knows, if your teacher knows, your school counselor, again, any adult in that building, if they know something's going on, they're going to jump in and intervene. And if it continues to happen, then you let us know so we can actually take further steps to help you.
Okay.
So I'm excited that you guys asked some pretty tough questions, but you asked questions that really are impactful to our middle school students. But I want to stay connected to our students. We have one more quarter left in school, so please reach out to me via Twitter, via email. Reach out to your principals if you want to get in touch with me, or if you have a question that's school specific, because while we're addressing things for the system, you care about what's happening in your school, and that's what's most important. Middle school students getting involved in what's happening in their school. So we have 9 more weeks really left to go in this school year, a little bit more than 9. Stay focused and have a great rest of the school year.
Miss Hall is staying after today and Wednesday for students who need to finish art projects.
No art club this week.
And now a message from Miss Washington.
So I'm excited to be at Lock Raven High School.
Middle, and welcome to this terrific Tuesday. I'm hoping that all of our students are focused and ready to learn. I'm hearing that the weather is going to be about in the 80s today, so it is going to warm up. I'm also hearing that the Orioles won last night. So again, today is a great day all around here in the lovely state of Maryland. Again, students, I'm hoping that you are all focused and ready to learn. We have a lot of things that are happening the final 9 weeks of the school year. We have a lot of events that are taking place. The biggest event right now is that we have 3 days until spring break. We have 3 days remaining until spring break. So again, to students, to staff, to everyone involved, please hang in there because we have 3 days remaining. Also, 8th grade, please listen up. On May the 19th, our lovely PTSA will be sponsoring an 8th grade formal dance, and the theme is masquerade, so masquerade ball. So again, our 8th grade students, you should have received flyers in your teachers' mailboxes about that event, but again, that event is May 19th. I'd like to give a special thank you to Ms. Hall, to Mr. Dees, and to Ms. Wilson for the stat PD yesterday on descriptive feedback. Again, thank you, Ms. Hall and Mr. Dees, for actually being the teachers and showing the staff how to correctly draw an apple. So students, please ask your teachers to show you their drawings if they still have them. My drawing was terrible. So again, I need to do better in art drawing shapes. But again, thank you to those involved for the PD yesterday. Thank you very much. We have a lot of activity happening the rest of the week. The Pointer Sisters are traveling to DC this morning. So we wish them safe travels. The Pointer Sisters will be traveling to DC. But then we also have our 8th graders will be going to the Ford Theater this Thursday and Friday. We also have our SCA folks will be traveling this week as well. So we have a lot of folks who are doing some fantastic things this week. And again, we want everyone to be safe on their travel. Students, please make sure, I'm sure your sponsors have already told you, please make sure that whatever work that you have missed, that you get that when you return so that you can continue to stay on top. Again, this is the 4th 9 weeks. This is the start of the 4th 9 weeks. So students, you have a 100% average at this point. It's up to you to keep that average. So are you turning in work? Are you studying? Are you putting forth the best effort? Because again, the goal should be to finish strong because it is the last 9 weeks of the marking period. Attendance for yesterday, 6th grade, you were at 93.8%. 7th grade, you were at 90.7%. And I'd like to have a drum roll for 8th grade attendance. Thank you so much. 8th grade, you were at 94.2%. So way to go, 8th grade. Way to go. We're so proud of you. And again, we want to encourage all of our students to get here because you cannot learn if you are not here. That is all that I have. I will do a quick reminder again, want to quickly talk about hats and hoodies. Those items should be off of your head way before you make it upstairs. Those items should be off. Teachers, please scan your room at this time to make sure that students are in compliance with that. And the same is true for cell phones. Again, all cell phones should be off and out of sight. They should not be on your desk unless there's an activity that your teacher has you doing. Other than that, those items should be off and out of sight. Again, thank you for all that you do for staff and students. Again, students, make today a great day. The choice is totally up to you. Either way, I'm going to love you regardless. Now back to our fabulous news crew. Thank you.
We've learned that the word of the week begins with the letter E and means building. Today's clue: this word is a cognate. This word sounds almost the same in Spanish and English. Figure out the word, then find Principal Washington responding during the change of classes. Use the word in a sentence that shows you know the meaning and get a prize.
And now a message from the art department.
The following two students will represent Sparrows Point Middle School at the State of the Schools Luncheon on Tuesday, April 4th, 2017. 6th grader Riley Leischer and 8th grader Elena Gasker. Way to go, Sparrows Point Middle School artists. Great job.
No, stop. And the quote of the day: a wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Bruce Lee. Thanks for watching. I'm Bella.
And I'm Kaya. Remember to pride in all that you do.